Okay, well, by this point in the process, I've either created a reference computer and captured a custom install image, or I've decided to use a stock install image. But either way, I can use the MDT to create a light touch install to end user systems. Coming from Windows 7, 8, or 8.1, Microsoft is recommending the in-place upgrade. Now, in terms of fine-tuning the deployment, I've got two INI files that I can adjust. Bootstrap.ini, which helps MDT Deployment Wizard clients locate the deployment share, and customsettings.ini, which determines which prompts the user sees when installing the OS via the Light Touch Wizard. I can also fine-tune the task sequence steps. It's important to note that in-place upgrade, although recommended by Microsoft, is not actually possible for scenarios where you're migrating from a 32-bit to a 64-bit platform or BIOS to UEFI. And also, at least at this point, you can't upgrade systems that use third-party disk encryption, although that may change in the future. Well, let's do a brief demo and I'll show you how you can configure an upgrade install using the MDT. Here we are back at the MDT deployment workbench, and to create an upgrade task sequence, I right-click Task Sequences, choose New Task Sequence, and give it a task sequence ID. For example, here we can choose UPGR, give it a name of Upgrade Client. And the template here, we're going to change to Standard Client Upgrade Task Sequence. We have our Windows 10 image. We'll skip specifying a product key right now. We can skip the administrator password as well. And the task sequence has been generated. Now I can take a look at some of the properties of the upgrade task sequence. Clicking task sequence up here, I can note, for example, that in the preparation phase, validation of the underlying hardware can be performed for minimum memory, processor speed, available space for the image. I can even come in and specify that the current OS must be client versus server. And then we have the upgrade step here, and under post-processing, we can come in and configure steps such as enabling BitLocker, and we can specify some BitLocker settings here. As long as we're using Microsoft-based encryption, the upgrade client task sequence will proceed successfully according to the settings that I make here.